Sorry I took forever to come live. I had like a sneezing fit right when I was going to start my live. Oh, these allergies are kicking my butt. How is everybody today? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Thank you so much for watching this video. May you be blessed and may your life be enlightened. May you be protected on your journey. May Spirit help guide you through this reading. And may you find peace with this reading. All right, guys. So I'm going to be using the deck Tarot of the Familiars again. You guys know how I like that. Lately, I guess I'm on this tarot kick with this deck. So I wanted to get a message across. A message is from the Divine Masculine, okay? And his or her current situation, all right? So let's just do it the pre-shuffle and just see if anything comes out as I'm shuffling this deck. Spirit, please guide and direct me. Please guide and direct me with this deck for a message of the divine, a message. Maybe it's a massacre. Message from the DM. So here we go, pre-shuffle. Let's just see what's going on here. 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant, Major Arcana, along with 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so there's some kind of an agreement going on with the masculine. Very spiritual agreement here. There's an acknowledgement going on. He or she's acknowledging of some kind of divine intervention in their lives. There's a lot coming at them right now towards a new beginning. It's all happening so fast. I think they're moving forward, or they're moving locations, or it's just metaphorical. They are moving in a new direction, okay? But I'm kind of feeling that energy about their situation. They could be involved with a Taurus or have Taurus somewhere in their chart. There's also some Libra and Sag here. Huh, interesting. This is really fast. Okay, so some big changes really fast, and they're acknowledging that Spirit had something to do with it. So we have another 3 that came out, 3 of Cups. They feel a lot more happy and free and released right now. Interesting. A 3-3 might be a number they're seeing a lot lately, and that just represents healing and then the Divine Feminine. You know, I was picking that thumbnail for this video and meditating on different kinds of things, and I was like, okay, so the Divine Feminine energy says to me, I bring life. I bring you, I multiply. I multiply whatever you give me, which is true to the Divine Feminine energy, that we're multipliers. You give us money, we're going to make you a home. You give us love and affection, we'll make you a family, you know? The Divine Feminine energy multiplies what is given by the masculine energy. And so the masculine energy is the one that is the giver. It provides warmth and heat and light and strength and courage to seize the day. The feminine, without the masculine, would not be able to come to fruition, would not be able to be her true divine self, metaphorically speaking, would not be able to create life on this earth without the fire and the warmth of the sun. So the moon would be a very cold and dark place with not a lot going on, but because of the sun, it shines brightly and nurtures and gives. So anyways, it gives peace. So the masculine energy is working really, really well together with the feminine to bring forth life. And there may be the energy where a masculine is having a child or creating a child or just creating a new life. But the masculine is working with the Divine Feminine to create this new life. What is going on in the current situation? A couple more pre-shuffles. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Cups. The true divine soulmate for the Divine Masculine would be an air sign, okay? Possibly a Cancer. We do have a lot of that, Empress energy. But, you know, true divine, I think, would be the Queen of Swords, and that would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Most likely a Gemini or Libra, but that would be the true divine, okay? Counterpart, and please check your Vedic. I get, I don't mean to get irritated, but I get a little irritated when people say, I don't resonate with this. I'm a so-and-so, and even though I'm that sign, I don't resonate. And then I always say, before you quickly snapped your mouth at me, did you check your Vedic? Because I always tell everyone, check your Vedic, sidereal, Lahirya Ayanamsha, and a lot of people just don't, and they're just like, they're smarty pants. So please, check your Vedic before you say you do or you don't resonate with something, okay? Because I had this one lady snap at me in a Pisces reading saying she was totally not what I was describing. And I said, well, is there a chance here you're an Aquarius? Because then you wouldn't resonate with what I'm saying. And that's why it's important. All right. So what the masculine is dealing with right now, look at that, another queen, Queen of Wands and Temperance. This is all about a temper. The divine masculine feels a little bit temperamental here and needs to calm down and have some balance. With the divine feminine, there's aggravation, there's irritation, there's frustration, there's even a sense of impatience and maybe even anger a little bit on the masculine part. And Temperance is saying to be calm, to level it out, to balance things. Masculine, there's a Queen of Swords that wants a relationship with you, Two of Cups. But you are making her or him wait way too long with the Temperance card. And there's a lot of frustration here. In between all of this, you guys have a beautiful friendship and a beautiful relationship. Very loving, okay, very kind, very unconditional. But there is some work that needs to be done on changing your position and your belief system in regards to your divine feminine. A lot of changes are coming really fast. And this may be a lot of communication. There may be a lot of communication coming to the masculine all of a sudden, or a lot of communication coming from the masculine all of a sudden. This may create a fight or anger or frustration or feelings of impatience. In the heart of it all, you guys have a beautiful bond. But you guys are seeing the opposite, basically. You guys are seeing the opposite of each other. So there's a level of frustration. And that is the overall energy. Let's get into what is the DM's current energy. Are you guys like on a different page? Are you guys wanting different things? I almost feel like that's the frustration. You guys want different things. Okay, show me the masculine. Let's start from the top down. Show me the masculine. Oh, okay. All right. Masculine, Six of Cups right now. You're thinking about the past, which is Cancer, and then you have the Chariot, which is another Cancer. So I do think the masculine is thinking in the past about a Cancer. Okay, Cancerian. All right, energy. This person is crossing you. This Cancerian is coming towards you, masculine, trying to communicate, trying to reach you, trying to move towards you, okay? Because they miss you. And I think you miss them too. And I think you're calling them towards you, unbeknownst to you. In the past, you guys used to live together and you shared a home, but it got very toxic very, very fast with the Ten of Swords. Okay, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords in the past. You guys had a loving, warm union, but it got toxic really quick, all right? There was some drama that happened in the past. You still think about that drama and you still think about that person, all right? It's still heavy on your mind. Your current position right now is the World and the Five of Wands, which is kind of a challenge. Currently right now, masculine, you just want to be done with this person from the past, this Cancer energy, okay? You want to end it. You just don't want to talk to them anymore. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You want to call it quits. But the issue here between you guys is this twin flame energy, this 11-11. And 1111 is kind of what initially brought you guys together. 1111 may have been a prominent number you were seeing when you met them, or it might represent the timing of meeting this person or something like that. But there's a very prominent situation here. It's very possible that 1111 marks a very important mark on your journey and is a very strong symbol and a strong presence of divine love here between you and this person. My tea is good. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is you can't exactly escape the situation. As much as you think you would like to, you want to call it quits. Your current position is, I'm done with this cycle. I'm done with this person. I want to close the chapter on that. You know, I just want to call it done with that situation. But with the Five of Wands, I can't help but tell you there's a struggle. And I can't help but tell you that it's a fight. And it's a difficulty. And it's a challenge. Okay? Trying to end it with this person is not going to be easy. In your near future, you have the Knave of Cups, which is a Page of Cups. Look how cute these little owlets are. Oh my God, have you ever seen such a cute little tarot card? Okay. And then you have the King of Cups. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. The love of loves, the love of all loves. This is crazy. So I see babies and I see relationship for your future with this Cancerian. You know, maybe these little babies are past, present, future. For some of you guys, I think it's like a ring that's like past, present, future, or it just represents a 3. And we've been having this 3 energy since we started. And I just feel like you guys do have a past life, you have a present situation, and you will have a future situation with this person. It is going to be very hard for you to try to end this. There may be children bonding you two together. The Knave is a page, so it could be a Page of Cups, a little water baby, okay, little water baby, maybe a Scorpio baby, maybe a November baby, okay, I don't know. Maybe not, but there's a tie between you guys, and it's not deniable in these cards. I'm not just making up a story here. I'm shuffling, and I'm pulling these cards and grabbing your energy, masculine. And I'm kind of just getting a microscope and looking in on it. I know what you feel. I see what you want. I see what happened, but I also see what's going to happen. And what's going to happen is there's going to be communication again between you guys, and there's going to be a great love. A very great love between you guys in the near and upcoming future. I think somebody might ask for forgiveness, and I think there will be forgiveness. I think there's going to be forgiveness. What does Spirit see? Judgment. And this is not a very happy card. This cat is definitely dealing with the tarot cards, and there is a knife in the 3 of Swords. There's the Moon card, there's death, there's judgment, and there is the Ace of Pentacles. And this represents, I think, past, present, future again. But again, it brings up the past, which was very hurtful. 3 of Swords with the knife in it, because that's the closest picture to me that I'm looking at. And judgment does talk about, look on the past. Look on the past. What do you see? Did it end the way you wanted it to end? And I think the answer is no. Okay? I think that the way this situation ended or was last left alone was not a good way. And it's certainly not a way that you want to leave it. You don't want to leave it that way. I don't know who would want to leave it that way. Under that is the 4 of Cups, you know, what Spirit sees. What is this, guys? Denial, rejection, unhappiness, you know, masculine. I don't think you are very happy with the way things got left. And I'm just speaking the truth for you. I think you wish things would have been different, could have been different, should have been different. All of the above. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But the biggest struggle about this reading for a masculine energy, and I'm not reading for a feminine, is the World card. You really want to turn the page. Your current energy is it's over, it's done. I only want the end. But what follows it is the Five of Wands. That's going to be really hard to do. That's going to be a struggle. You can't just close this book, this chapter. And ironically, there's a book for these wands. So the frustration of it all, right? True love, missing someone, loving someone. They're definitely crossing you and trying to communicate with you, trying to reach out to you, trying to mend this bond. But all the while, what Spirit sees is you're not looking at your past. You don't want to. Four of Cups. And you're damn right, it's complications, Loretta, it's complications. In the future, though, let's look at that Knave of Cups, King of Cups. I think someone's going to give a genuine apology. And I think there's going to be forgiveness with the King of Cups. Because the King of Cups is very forgiving and very loving, okay? Now, how do you see yourself, masculine? The Empress. You see yourself as nurturing, mothering, caregiving. You see the one as doing the right thing for the right reasons, taking care of others. That's how you see yourself, and that's how you feel about the situation. I think deep down with the Six of Cups and the Empress, deep down, masculine, let me get real here, you know the right thing to do. Deep down, you know the right thing to do is to communicate with your divine feminine and heal the past. Deep down, you're not happy with the way it was left. Deep down, you are thinking about what happened in the past. Deep down, it doesn't make you feel very good. Like your soul can't just graduate and move to the next level, the next chapter of your life without settling this matter. And I feel like even if it's a situation that maybe it's been over for a while, maybe it's been over for 5 years or so with the Hierophant, you know, could be. You almost know that it's not right to move on until this part of your life has some good closure. And so that's the Empress. How does the Divine Feminine feel about the situation? Wheel of Fortune. The Divine Feminine wants a change. The Divine Feminine wants to turn things around. Completely new, different direction. She wants divine timing. She wants truth. She wants justice. She wants a good change here. She wants to move things in a different direction with you, but in a good direction with you. She wants fate to step in and help fix this. The Divine Feminine's just like, I really feel like the universe is going to step in and assist. All we have to do is work a little bit harder at forgiveness and understanding and reflection. This whole energy is about reflection. What is the challenge for you guys? What's going to be really hard to make all this happen? Eight of Pentacles. The challenge is not to do the same thing over and over again and get a different result. If you guys keep doing things the way you always have, you're going to get what you guys always got. That's the biggest challenge. So masculine, if you keep living your daily life the same way that you did yesterday, tomorrow's going to give you the same result. The biggest challenge is working hard, putting in effort, and trying to put it in a better direction by doing something different. But it's going to require work on your part, masculine, or you're going to keep getting what you always got. And that's going to keep making you feel a little bit unhappy here. Ironically, the outcome for your guys' situation, what do you guys think the outcome is? Because I'm looking at it. You're going to be shocked at the outcome. I'm shocked at 3 things. Hint, hint, about the outcome. Again, 3s. Today is the most prominent number for this masculine besides 1111. And you guys got the star card. And there's 3 cats, ironically. 4 of Wands is right here, love. But you guys, for the outcome, got the star card, which is healing after the storm, resurrection after the destruction. The star comes after the tower. And this is wish fulfillment, and it's also divine direction and guidance and deep restorative healing. Ironically, masculine, you guys get to have a healing. You get to have reconciliation. And as I've laid out all the cards for this Celtic cross, lo and behold, what's at the bottom of the deck? What's at the overall, underall energy of your reading today, Divine Masculine? The Lover's card. Gemini. And we started with that Queen of Swords, and I think that is your Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is a Queen of Swords. Now, whether she is truly that real Gemini, Vedic sidereal, or a Cancer in tropical, this person may have Cancer or Gemini in their chart. But this is a Gemini card, and I just want to tell you this, this Lover's energy is divine love. It's divine soulmates. It's divine twin flames. It's destined lovers. It's 2 people brought together by fate, by destiny, by God, by the universe, 2 people created for one another. Like attracts like here. We do have the yin and the yang. We have the red and the blue. We've got the positive and the negative. We've got the masculine and the feminine here. It is that true divine love, and it is that true 1111. So again, I beseech you to tell you that you are not dealing with just a regular relationship, a run-of-the-mill connection. You are definitely, indeed, in a relationship for real with someone that was foreseen in your chart, with someone that you're being guided to by the star. And look at all these major arcanas in your life. Judgment, the star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the World, the Chariot, and the Lovers. My dear, that is 7 major arcanas. And 7 ironically represents the number for divine endings. 7 days of the week, and on the 7th day the Lord rested. There's a lot of work going on. 7 is a very powerful and spiritual divine number. Whenever you see 7s together, it represents being taught by a divine teacher, learning from that teacher, or you teaching divine messages. So whether you're learning the divine messages or teaching the divine messages, the number 7 represents the universe and the Godhead and the Trinity working with you, trying to get involved in your life. So there's definitely a very powerful ending here with the World. That is what you're dealing with. But it is so hard for you to close the chapter and turn the page and shut down this energy, like to bring this to closure. And I don't think you want to hear this, but since I have 2 resurrection cards, the Star and Judgment, as much as you want to have closure to this situation, I think where you're being divinely guided is resurrection. And I don't think that's what you want to hear. And the reason I believe that is because you want the World card and the 5 of Wands. So you're bringing on your own struggle. You're bringing it on. What do you want to say about this? The more you, what is the saying? The more you resist, it's going to persist. What you resist persists. So keep that in mind, masculine. What you resist with the 5 of Wands will persist with the Judgment and the Star. Because there needs to be some kind words shared. Either to where it gives you both a very happy closure, and it leaves you guys walking away in love and light, or it brings you guys together in union, but you're going to have to take a leap of faith. It could be either. But what's being said to me is it can't stay like this. Whatever happened, whatever's going on, it cannot stay like that. Whatever harsh words were said, whatever painful exchanges of energies were given to one another, it cannot be left like that. It cannot be left alone. That's not how it ends. That's not how this is supposed to end. And Spirit's not going to leave you alone until you fix this in some good, healthy way. It doesn't have to be only one way, but it has to be fixed in some good, healthy way. It can't be left like this. What do you want to say to your feminine? Let's get a couple more words. The time frames of the near future for communication is 1 to 2 months. 1 to 2 months is what's being seen. We have from the masculine, I'm seeing my toxic patterns. Okay, so this came out. These are messages to the divine feminine from the divine masculine. You also have this again, and I just had this yesterday. My karmic situation is ending. Okay? So you definitely want the feminine to know that. It's a message. The other thing you want to tell your feminine is, we have a past life connection. So this is, again, that spiritual relationship. It didn't just pop up in this lifetime. Whoops, that was an accident. Ran into someone, created a beautiful love. Must be a contract of some kind, new. No, it's not new. It's old. This is a very old relationship. I'm not talking about someone new, obviously. This is going to be about someone from the past. Either in this life or a past life, okay? But this is definitely someone that you've known before. The next message from your DM is this. I am going through a spiritual transformation. That's good. That's beautiful. Spirit's helping this person turn their life around spiritually in a whole new way, a whole new world. Okay? So that is wonderful. I'm going to leave the Lover's card right here. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck over here. I'm working on balancing my energy from your DM. Working on it, babe. I'm working on it. Let's get a message of the spiritual transformation that he or she is going through. Spirit, what is the spiritual transformation, please, that this divine masculine is going through? Show me the spiritual transformation. Could I please get some insight? The Moon card, almost. Magic Stream, number 18. Unexpected visitors. Your masculine is getting some very unexpected messages from spiritual visitors, dreams, and possibly even friends. Okay, but they are being very surprised at who's been showing up at their doorstep and what messages have been said. These cards are really stuck together. I'm just taking this one, but wow. I said the Moon card, the Magic Stream, number 18, right? Major Arcana Moon. Then we have Moonlight, which is that Moon card energy. And then we have Field of Dreams. And these were stuck to it. But the Moonlight is what catches my eye. And there again lies the owl. And I just want to tell you, we have 3 owls, actually 4 with the World. We have 4 owls coming out in this reading today. By God, if I was to say you don't have a message coming to you soon from an owl, I would be such a liar. You are probably going to get a message from an owl. I know it sounds crazy, but you probably are. And it's going to be a spiritual guide letting you know I'm here and I'm helping. if you're out there and you get a message from an owl, remember what I just said. I am here and I'm helping. There is a spiritual guide around you, unexpected visitor. You might be visited by an owl. You might run into an owl. You might just get messages somehow. But I'm going to let you know. It's going to come up. Within the next 1 to 2 months, there's going to be some very divine movement and divine messages here. You guys are being guided divinely by a very special visitor. Anyways, let's go ahead and read this magical stream for the masculine, number 18. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience this masculine has seems to have its own life story, with the beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. Isn't that funny? Didn't I say that? Past, present, future. There's the 3 again, beginning, middle, end. There is definitely a number 3 situation popping up for this person, which is divine healing, Empress energy. There is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a greater continuity, excuse me, obviously I can't read. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is shared in a storehouse of potential. Whenever you remember, masculine, that you are part of a fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for a great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. I love it. So you're going to have some great success here. But what has this spiritual transformation been? It's the fact that this revelation about you and your person have come to both of you. The spiritual transformation is the revelation that you're not alone in the universe, that this person was created to be with you in some way, and that no matter when you go to sleep or wake, there's always signs, synchronicities, and messages assuring you of this path. And that is the transformation. You are being awoken. You're realizing. You're having a revelation. And that's really what you're going through, is kind of an acknowledgement of what this is and the feelings between you guys. I'll read Moonlight because that did pop up as well at the bottom, so I think it's important. Because I did mention the moon, and that is the moon card. I'm going to go ahead and just take it like it's the moon card. Okay. Wait. Number 51. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, the logical, and the analytical. Follow it. So again, transformation is what? Masculine leaving the logical, intellectual for the feelings and the intuition of all of this, which is completely illogical. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition. Let it lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on the target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. And something really weird just happened to me. I felt like it was an echo. I felt like I was underwater. Everything got silent around my ears, and all I could hear was myself and the vibration of my voice. It was really weird. That's never happened. That's never happened before. This moonlight energy talking about illogical and intuition and being on target. I think that is definitely a sign for you that that may be something you're experiencing. And if you're experiencing that, know that it is part of being led into the deepest parts of yourself. And I thought I should let you know. I do also believe another sign and synchronistic event, number, situation, whatever, that pops up in your life a lot is 144 or the number 44. And I say that because the actual page number of this card is page number 144. So I do think that you are definitely part of that 144,000 chosen light workers to be here and experience great transformation on this planet and to help transform the energy on this planet. So you might be seeing that pretty often. So anyways, your alternative perception is especially sharp right now, masculine. Your intuition is very high right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to get more information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clearing sound, or an animal, or an object, or a number. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now, and success is yours. Follow the signs. Yeah, Spirit's not going to just drop a book on your lap and say, okay, here's what I want to teach you. Follow the lines, okay? Follow the trail. Follow the yellow brick road. No, Spirit's not going to do that. Spirit's going to drop you very subtle signs. The owl, the numbers, the dreams, the feelings. The way animals look at you especially. You know, an animal's an animal, of course, but there are certain animals that look at you almost like they have human eyes. And you almost feel like, oh my gosh, who is that person inside of this animal looking at me like that? Is the animal possessed? Is there spirit in there? Are they using this animal to give me a message? I don't know. Could be all of the above. Could just be an animal with a very spiritual soul. Could be a spirit guide or a messenger working within that animal. But you're going to be getting some looks from some animals that when they look at you, they look very human, even though it's an animal. You're going to feel a kind of human connection with this animal. So, I don't know, keep a lookout. A lot of cats here. Owls, number 1. Okay, horses even. Okay, could be a dog. I see the wolf with the Lover's card. Okay, so it could be. You might see yourself in an animal, see yourself in another creature. Whoops. We had a comment there, let me see. Crazy what it is, yet my dog does that, but he does not like him. Oh. Okay. So they recommended us to get more oracles, to get signs. So let's do that. Let's just get a couple more. Spirit, please guide and direct me with these oracle cards for the divine masculine. Bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, get this. Get this. New friends, and there's a dog. I just said that. Is that not interesting? Masculine, you might be making new friends. You might be taking on a new dog. Or just getting a new pet in general, making a new friend, even if it's a bird, even if it's a visitor on the outside in your backyard or where you go on walks. I don't know. This might just be a message that, you know, they're watching you and they're helping you make new friends. Sometimes we have to leave those old friends behind. And it's been in my messages the last couple weeks that the masculine has not had great friends. That the circle surrounding the masculine was toxic. So I think this is a message that the masculine overall underall is making new friends, okay, in some sense or form. The card that came out for the oracle is, oh my gosh, more dogs. I think a dog is also a sign for some of you. Okay, we have fairness, and there's more dogs. This is not a dog deck, okay? These are like the only 2 dog cards in the deck, besides, I think, maybe loyalty, I don't know. But this is not a dog deck anyways, but dogs are really coming up here. Your divine masculine, you guys, making new friends. But let's read fairness. Imagine a world free of prejudice and injustice. It seems distant, but we can make our own small contribution by behaving in a fair and just manner towards others in our daily lives. The golden rule, treat others how you wish to be treated, is a timeless philosophy that keeps consciences clear and nurtures feelings of goodwill and satisfaction. Masculine, I think the biggest problem that you're dealing with lately is you know that whatever happened between you and your feminine, it wasn't fair. And I think, truth be known, I don't think the way the divine feminine was treated in some way, or if it's you, it could be the other way, you could always reverse it, but wasn't fair. And I think, you might have mistreated your feminine in a way that you would never have wanted done to you. Maybe you never would have confronted someone the way you did if that had been done to you. Maybe the way this was dealt with, maybe the way that you handled this communication, maybe the way that you dished a blowout, maybe the way that you ended this connection, maybe the way that you had a fight, the last time you guys had a fight, maybe the last couple things that you did to this person were toxic, unfair, and unjust. And that's why judgment is here and fairness is here. And the Queen of Swords. How dare you do that? You have to fix this. Page of Cups, King of Cups. It can't go down like this because you would never have wanted what happened to her or him happen to you. What happened to your divine feminine? What happened to her or him? And by what happened to her or him is, and look, it's 11:11. And there's the sign. Another sign. Right there at the needle in the nose of the reading. What happened to him or her from you? And it was 11:11. That was, again, a doorway, opening you up to the mirroring and the reflection of the past. 6 of Cups. With the Chariot, you need to travel quickly back to the past and settle some unfinished business or settle a score. Did you do something that affected them legally? Did you do something that affected them emotionally? Physically? Did you hurt her and a child? Did you abandon? Did you yell? Did you criticize? Did you lie to or lie about the divine feminine? Because there is definitely a regretful, remorseful energy here. And the past needs to be dealt with. And I think you're seeing that. So notice the past needs to be dealt with. Stop avoiding it. 4 Cups. You're rejecting this. You're avoiding this. Spirit says every time Spirit wants to bring it up to you and say, hey, apologize. Hey, reach out. Hey, schedule a coffee visit. Or hey, go over there and just hash some of this out. Every time Spirit gives you the opportunity or the idea to fix whatever went wrong between you guys, you're constantly telling the universe no. No, the World card. No, it's said and done, it's over. And the logical explanation is to just close the chapter on this. It's over. It's just over. There's no need to revisit it. There's no need to go back. There's no need to open up old wounds. Well, I got news for you, honey. I got news. The wounds are already open and bleeding. The pain that you're trying to avoid is already exposed. It's live, open, and in action. Your toxic pattern is running away from this and not wanting to go back and deal with this. I think you have some thinking to do. I think you have to think back at being fair and remember the golden rule. What you would want done unto you, treat others how you want to be treated. Spirit, give me an oracle here for the Divine Masculine about what I just said. What does he or she need to know about the golden rule? Medusa. And you know what it fell on? Did you guys see that? This card fell right here. My karmic situation is ending. It fell, the Medusa fell right under there. That is crazy. So there's a sign that you're dealing with a Medusa, and jealousy leads to downfall. So you're dealing with a snake. Maybe you're jealous of your feminine, or maybe you're with a karmic person that is jealous of your feminine. But someone is jealous of her or him. Someone's jealous. And that has led to your guys' downfall. You involved another person, a Medusa, and now you guys have had a break in the connection. And maybe this is the spirit inside of you. If it's not a karmic, maybe masculine, there's a Medusa that lives inside of you, whether you're male or female. And jealousy can be the root of some serious destruction and some serious evil. Bottom of the deck is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Maybe this. We did have a Queen of Wands against a Queen of Swords earlier, remember? There could be a karmic that is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Check your Vedic sidereal. I have to mention that again. Check the Vedic sidereal signs, otherwise you're not going to know. Also, rule of thumb. Stop judging everybody's signs based on their sun sign only. Sun, 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 sun. That's not the end of the road there. Look at their moon. Look at their rising or ascendant. Okay? If you don't know someone's signs, that's okay. But before you bark out that's in your head to yourself or whatever, hey, that's not this person, check. And if you don't have the information, just take it as it resonates. You either have the information or you don't. But listen to spirit, take it how it resonates. But I do think there's a Queen of Wands mistress, which would be a female fire sign, that would be a karmic. In an ideal world, that's a fact in the reading. But because I have so many viewers that are opposite that sex and the sex isn't supposed to matter, I have to also secondary give you another message and say that the Queen of Wands could be a male. Could be a male, and it could be, you know, a male and a female energy that is a fire sign. I just have to say the reckless actions of being involved in a karmic situation, and I know it's karmic because the card flew under the karmic situation. And I didn't plan on that. It just came out that way. That is what's going on. And that's what needs to be looked at in this reading. For the masculine, you must look at that. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the masculine in regards to an oracle that he or she needs to know? Let's get a message about the Divine Feminine. Can I have a message for the Divine Feminine, please? Show me the Divine Feminine. Show the masculine the Divine Feminine energy. Show the masculine the Divine Feminine. Oops. Oh, okay. Romantic feelings popped up. And express your love. Bottom of the deck, playfulness. Recapture the romance together. Allow your inner youthful spirits to have fun and shine. You and your feminine are playful. You guys are very cute. You're affectionate. You're loving. You're cuddly. You're fun to be around. You guys are friends. You're friends and lovers. You and your divine feminine have a beautiful connection. If this doesn't resonate, it's not your reading, and that's okay. Don't force it to fit. The energy from your feminine, and what you should know is your feelings are real, and they're worth exploring. Okay? You and your feminine have a real, deep, divine, true love connection. It's not a joke. It's not pretend. It's not forced. It's playful, and it's true, and it's real, and it's happening. You guys have romantic feelings for each other, still after all this time. Karen, do you have some good news? I saw somebody that said congratulations. What's going on? Yes, I'm a grandma. Oh, congratulations. Oh, no way. How did I miss that boat? How long have we not been talking that I missed that you're going to be a grandma? That is awesome. That is so amazing. What a beautiful joy. What a blessing. Ah, that's going to be so happy for you. Okay. So anyways, express your love to your divine feminine. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. I think Spirit's giving you a nudge to go ahead and just express yourself. That would be fair. You miss this person. You love this person. You have a lot of feelings still for this person. And I think you need to treat her or him with the kindness and love that you would want to be treated with. So I'm going to ask you a few questions, masculine. If somebody loved you and they missed you, would you want them to tell you? If somebody was having dreams about you, premonitions, feelings, signs, would you want them to tell you? If somebody was sorry for the things that they've done, apologetic, remorseful, and really missing you, would you want them to tell you? If somebody felt like they love you, period, and they made a mistake, or that they were sorry for some things in the past, would you want them to make peace with you? At the very least, would you want to bury the hatchet and make peace? If the answer is yes to any of those questions, then treat this person the way you would want to be treated. And that's the golden rule. If you're seeing your toxic patterns, if you're seeing your karmic cycles or situations ending, if you're understanding that this is a past life connection and you know it and you feel it because you're undergoing a spiritual transformation and you're working on balancing your energy, then you need to work with this person. 3 of Pentacles, you had that earlier. Under this is we are working together in the astral. So this is already going on in 5D. Let it happen in 3D. Okay, it's already happening somewhere else. Why not just continue that energy here? Completion of that cycle. You're scared though. Too many changes too fast. Okay, I get it. You're like, there's a lot to be happening right now. Seeing things spiritually is a shock. It's all right. I think the feminine's completely understanding of your confusion, and you're going to be okay. Overall, the Empress says, we're healing this. We're mending this. We're mending the bond. Underneath the Lover's card is the 8 of Swords. I understand you feel stuck, but it's because you think that way. You're trying to create your own prison. You're really not stuck. That's the 8 of Swords. You're really, really not. You just think you are, but you're free to move. It's a mindset, not a physical disposition. Then you have the Ace of Wands, a brand new change and a new beginning. A message from the heart. Let's do this. You have a desire for a new beginning, and now you have the magic wand. You can create whatever it is you want to create with your feminine. And last, 5 of Pentacles. You had the Hierophant earlier. No one said change was going to be easy. Hierophant number 5, Major Arcana. 5 of Pentacles, Minor. And look, there's another 5. 5 of Cups. That's 555. You're undergoing some great changes. There is remorse, there is guilt, there is pain from the past, there's abandonment. Let's just say there's problems, okay? There's problems in the past, and we need to kind of fix them, all right? In fact, I don't really want to say kinda. You need to fix them. You're the masculine. Take this on, Lover's card. Unite with your divine feminine by uniting with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Answer those questions fairly and honestly. You know that you want to fix this, okay? Because bottom of the deck, overall, underall oracle, true love and fidelity. You and this beautiful feminine have true love and loyalty. Spirit, what do you want the masculine to know with this cat oracle? What do you want the masculine to know with the cat oracle? The wisdom of the cats. Aww. We have nurtured. Take your licks. Oh, that's a mother energy, Empress. So divine feminine, but it's also the universe trying to nurture you. Sometimes when you're trying to be nurtured out of a karmic situation, it feels annoying and painful. But look at the picture. As much as the kitten may be annoyed by being licked to death by their mother, the mother cat knows, I have to clean you. I have to keep you healthy. I need to make sure that you're, you don't have any bugs, that all the stuff is off of you. I need to clean you so you can be a healthy little kitten and grow. I need to clean you also to show you I love you. This is like cleaning house for you, masculine. Sometimes you need to clean things out. Clean out that karmic partner. Clean out that karmic toxic cycle. Declutter your home, declutter your mind, declutter your feelings. Sometimes take your licks. Take your licks. You have to nurture yourself. And it is decluttering. You have a lot of 5s, 555, 5 of Wands here as well. I mean, you got a lot of them going on. So big changes are happening. Focus, eyes on the prize. Don't worry about what's happening as far as what's being released, what's being changed, what's being let go of. Let those things go. Focus on the prize, which is joy, peace, and happiness. That's what's really trying to come in for you. So, they recommended oracles for the masculine for your spiritual messages. So I'm just going to do 2 more and we'll end the reading. I want to do one about the way you're feeling. And then I want to do one about how to let things go. Okay? How to let this Wheel of Fortune turn. And how to let peace and forgiveness and reunion and reconciliation in. Because really, I mean, I have to be real with you. That's honestly a good message here. You do have the Star and you have Judgment. So there's a resurrection of your love. Oops. So this is the one that came out. She who surprises. Surprise, discovery, and revelation. Wow. And I would definitely agree that that is your energy. Revelations are coming to you. Your spiritual transformation. Her name is Breeze. Breeze, she who surprises, stands watching at her window. She is singing a song we can't hear, but the butterflies can. They are attracted to her nature, as if she were a living representation of nectar. She is their butterfly queen who can direct them to the sweetest flowers. She oversees pollination, not only of the flora, but of the humankind as well. One of her favorite things is unexpected discoveries. It isn't only the surprise bringing Breeze her happiness, but the feeling of divinity that comes with the marvelous moment of revelation. When this card of surprise shows up, expect the unlocked moment unfolding in front of you. If you are receptive to fortuitous and unheralded insight, you stand a very good chance of finding the answers you need. The key is here, and that is the message, and it may come in very unusual ways. You cannot expect a straightforward response. Rather, look for those things that reveal themselves through patterns. Perhaps you see a caterpillar over and over, or maybe it will be the caterpillar, the chrysalis, and then the butterfly. Again, these things happening in threes, guys. The patterns may be threes or twos, but I'm telling you, numbers, messages, pictures, animals, those are going to be your patterns. Whatever the symbol is, don't worry. If you don't understand it in the moment, sometimes discovery comes only after we have assimilated the knowledge deep within ourselves. We must allow the process to unfold. Forcing it may ruin the moment of the sacred surprise. So guys, if you're watching, if you're seeing something a lot, trust it. If you don't understand it, it's okay. It will unfold itself in dreams, or you can research it. But masculine, be aware that if you're seeing synchronicities, it's a spirit guide. It's not your imagination. And you noticed it for a reason. Ask yourself, how can I pay closer attention to the signs I am given? And how can I discover my own divine direction? What is being revealed to me? Okay, what is being revealed? Sometimes if you just ask your spirit, show me what's being revealed, you'll get another message. Doesn't hurt to ask. But you are going to be getting a sweet surprise. Earlier you got unexpected visitor. You may have an unexpected visitor. Could be a new pet, could be a butterfly, could be an owl, could be a message, could be your divine lover. Okay, could be a friend out of nowhere. I do want to tell you the number 18 also has been popping up to me. I've seen it 3 times. I saw page number 18 when I was reading here. This was a number 18. This is number 18, Magic Stream. The Moon card is number 18, Major Arcana. So that is a very prominent message. And I do believe the Moon card is the most prominent message today, even though we didn't pull it. The moon has been present in all of these cards. The moon card zodiac sign is the Cancer, Cancerian, because moon rules that sign. So I believe that's what it mostly represents. The moon also represents mother. And it represents things that are not really truly seen. When you look at something in water, it's distorted. It may look more frightening. It may look bigger than it really is. It may just be a shadow and it's not scary, but it really looks terrifying because it's in the deep. It could be a whale, it could be a shark, you have no idea. Your fears can get the best of you because you really can't see the details. Everything's murky and muffled and it's not truly seen for what it is. All you have to do is trust your instincts. Feel. Do you feel fear or do you feel comfort? Do you feel frightened or do you feel a sense of peace or wonder or astonishment or surprise? Go into your heart and feel these feelings and these emotions. Connect with your heart, says the moon. Also, a lot of messages are going to come to you in dreams. And there is a message overall about self-care with the moon card, love and nurture. And you do have that nurture, take your licks. I think you do need to take better care of your intuition. Maybe you've been ignoring it, but you do have the owl card. And I just want to say that that is about major intuition. Trust that inner voice and your spirit animal, which lives there in your intuition. Get messages through animals because they're talking to you. I feel like I have some divine masculines watching me, so I'm going to get one question real quick before I go into what you're getting rid of about how your divine feminine feels about you. Because I think a lot of you DMs want to know. How does your divine feminine feel about you? Spirit, how does the divine feminine feel? We have give your relationship a chance. Bottom of the deck is you have known each other before. And earlier you had where past life connection. So they feel that too. And the girl looks almost the same in both images. Maybe it's a girl with dark long hair. I don't know, just a thought. Doesn't have to be. Okay. Take it how it resonates, but it looks like the same person to me. Anyways, your divine feminine wants you to give this relationship a chance. Your divine feminine wants you to work on your partnership with her or him. Your divine feminine wants you to hold her, wants you to come in close. They almost look the same. They're a little bit different, but a lot of these cards have different images, and this is not typical, you know? So, believe it or not, these two look the same, because look, all these images are different. You know, I just want to show you a couple of them. So when you get two cards like this that are the same, it's kind of unique. It's kind of unique that they both look very similar. And I just feel like you guys were meant for each other. I feel like you look very much how you did in your past life, in this life. And I feel like you guys share a very deep connection. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe the masculine has blonde hair. I don't know. If it's a man that's a female energy, maybe they're more blonde. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. But you guys share a love beyond space and time. And look at that. It was 144 people watching as I said that, as I looked up. It just changed, but it was there. 144 is another confirmation. You guys are definitely meant to be. And I just, on your feminine's behalf, whether they're male or female, they just want you to know, give your relationship a chance, please. They're hoping that you can give them a chance because they cherish your divine past life connection. They cherish your energy, they love you, and they cherish you. You are so special. You're right, Elizabeth, they recognize each other. And you are so special, masculine. Your feminine just wants you to know how absolutely special you are. And they're really hoping that you want to give this past life connection another chance. That resurrection, okay? So they're really hoping you do, and that's how your divine feminine feels. And I just think you should know that. Let's just get one little message from her in words. I'll use the DM cards. Feminine, can you just give the masculine a message from his own deck? Divine feminine, give the masculine a message from you. You're scared too many changes too fast. Bottom of the deck, you are my queen. Okay? They cherish you is really what that means. You are everything to me. You are my royalty. You are important to me. I'm scared. Too many changes too fast. Your feminine has also been scared lately because a lot's been going on with her or him. And they just feel like this is absolutely terrifying. The changes they've been going through, distancing themselves from you, praying and changing and growing. A lot's been happening to them too. You know, they felt that Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords too, really coming at them. And they just want you to know, I understand and I know that you're going through a lot, but I'm here for you and I love you and I am your comfort. If you ever need me, I am your comfort. I promise I won't give you any shit. I promise I won't give you any problems. I promise I won't give you any stress. I just want to hold you. I just want to kiss you. I just want to love you. I just want to be your friend. I just want to be a comfort. I don't want to hurt you. I want to nurture you. That's all I want to do. So masculine, the feminine just wants to nurture you, even if it's for a short period of time. The feminine doesn't want any problems with you at all, okay? So, okay, that's the message from the DF. We're going to get a message now about what you're letting go of and your response to that loss, okay? Because your karmic situation is ending. You're seeing your toxic patterns. The Star card is here. There's going to be some big changes after a Tower moment, okay? So we got understanding grief. You can't think your way out of grief. Be present for it. You can handle it. Don't try to make logical sense out of your loss. You're not going to come up with a solution or logically think your way out of feeling the pain. You're just going to have to feel it. Okay, so that's your message. You're going to have to feel the loss of your karmic situation. You're going to have to let it flow through you like electricity. Okay, be a conduit, feel the pain, feel the burn, and let it happen. Okay, Kali, can you give us a message for the DM? Give us a message for the Divine Masculine, please, through your cards. What do you want to say? So we have, let's see, Bharvari Yogini. Baivari. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to pronounce an A and an I right after each other. So I'm working on it. But Bharavi Yogini, I have no clue. I'm trying here. It's very difficult to say. Okay. But look at this. Let's look at the picture. We have a skull, which represents death, and the root chakra on his forehead. So this is about the beginning. Family. It's about roots. It's about blood ties. It's about your foundation. Behind the skull lies the lotus flower. And this represents rising to beauty through the dark, through the mud, through the pain, through the swamp. Through the hardship comes the beauty. So let's take a look at this. Number 21. And Lizzie is going crazy. What is your deal, Lizzie? Why are you losing your stuff? What's going on with you, girl? Okay. Lizzie's trying to break out. She's not trying to hear this message. Sublime Bharavati, fierce with sacred rage, cannot be deceived, nor deterred. She is unflinching, fearless, and determined. She causes that which is unworthy of the soul to flee and secures divine protection for the authentic soul path. Wow, so she scares whatever is not good for you out. I kind of feel like that is the karmic energy, being frightened that whatever is not good for you needs to find their way out through fright. So there's some kind of fear. And it's ironic that my lizard, my bearded dragon, is trying to like flee her cage right now. Just as I pull this card, she's scratching the glass and trying to climb out. And I feel like, yeah, this message is about an escape, getting away from something. Her presence empowers our hearts to face our fears and signifies that we are ready to overcome anything that has held us back. She gives us the power to fulfill our heart's desires and reminds us to embrace our unique path with confidence. Wait, Okay, so Jack, so Beravi. Thank you for that. Now I know how to say that. I appreciate that, Jack Wolf. Beravi. Thank you. That makes it a whole lot easier. I don't know why I didn't see it that way, but I don't know. I guess I tend to want to read things in 3s, not 2s, but that makes more sense. Beravi. Okay. Anyways, the 6th of the wisdom goddess Bhairavi, she is the wrathful emanation of Kali Ma and the conqueror of fear. Her name means both formidable and terrifying. Why would we be afraid of our beloved mother? Well, we all have a mother, don't we? Who here has ever been afraid of your mother? Well, we can recognize that she can be fearsome in the sense of divine magnificence and inspiring awe, like a force of nature, powerful enough to rattle our inflated sense of entitlement and invincibility. She becomes something that we can revere because we recognize with relief a power so much greater than the small-minded workings of our ego. We can also dedicate ourselves to alleviating the suffering we see in the world, if that is what motivates our heart. Yet, we can also see that we can take refuge from becoming disheartened by the next event that comes up in our life, such as the destruction of something dear to us. The entitled mind of a young soul may misinterpret such magnificence as an excuse for apathy. This is why she must be fearsome to such minds. The fear of God is necessary to trigger inner growth until the love of God is enough to motivate our hearts. I repeat, the fear of God is necessary to trigger inner growth until the love of God is enough to motivate our hearts. And someone said 144, awesome. Guys, that makes so much sense. Sometimes we have to have the fear of God in us to get that reverence and respect to stay on the right path. In fear of what's going to happen if we don't listen. In fear of the punishment and the wrath. Only until we grow up enough to understand God, to grow up enough to understand that God loves us and doesn't want to hurt us. That he just wants what's best for us. And he wants us to make good decisions on our own. He doesn't want us to fear him. He wants us to love him. And that is the same thing as the Divine Mother. And the same with any mother. When children are young, you strike fear into them. I will spank you. I'll punish you. I'll put you in, time out or whatever. Or I'll spank you really good if you say something like that. Or I'll send you away somewhere you don't want to go. It's to put that fear of God into children. The fear of the mother. But really, why does she do that? To love them, to nurture them, to keep them safe. Anytime cats or kittens are misbehaving with their siblings or going off into a dangerous place, the cat or the dog runs over, growls, barks, or swipes the puppy or the kitten out of the way and gets onto them to scare them so they don't go in that bad direction. Divine Masculine, Spirit did try to scare you, put the fear of God in you many times so you would stop your toxic patterns and so you would end your karmic situation. Sometimes that fear was court. Sometimes that fear was police. Sometimes that fear was the loss of money or job or security. But it wasn't to hurt you. It was those towers were not meant to spank you and punish you and leave you there wounded with no help and no mercy and no comfort. It was meant to stop you from going for worse destruction. The destruction of the soul. Spirit doesn't want you to destroy your soul or your soul contract. So Bhairavi is divine wrath, and she demands that we meet our potential. There is no playing small when she arises in a reading. Her appearance manifests to give us a necessary reminder to step up our spiritual game. Your commitment to your spiritual practice is needed and strongly encouraged. Harness this. Get dedicated. She now dangles a divine carrot in front of you. If we step up, her power can become our power of protection, and she will share her divine powers with us. She's also known as Siddhi Bhairavi, the grantor of spiritual abilities. She wants you to attain these powers, but if you don't go in the right direction, she may show up in a more negative way. Her appearance in a reading argues potential for tremendous accomplishments or a tremendous upheaval. Although she may seem downright frightening in what she asks of you, what we often find is liberation from our fears by moving right through them. So she is a benefit. She is the light of sacred fire and the higher awareness, or Tejas in Sanskrit. That is, without access to that light, the ego misinterprets guidance to suit its own ends and creates confusion. Her light helps us see this and overcome our self-sabotaging ego instead, so we can tune into real wisdom. Even if it's not always what we want to hear and not always what we want to happen, her wisdom brings peace, relief, and clarity. Okay, so what I'm getting from this masculine, because it goes on and on and on. Your karmic situation is ending, and you don't like it. You don't want it to end. Thank you for the 1010 perfect twins, perfect storm twins on Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bless you. So masculine, this is going to end, and I don't think it's what you want to hear. And I really don't think it's what you want to experience, whatever this is. But when this arises, it's telling you that it's supposed to help you conquer your fear of abandonment and conquer your fear of loss. Because you need to work your way through this, not think your way through this. And through this, you find liberation and peace from your karma and your karmic situation. Hi.
This is not fast walk.
It's not. I'm almost done now. You can sit down.
Okay.
Just keep it quiet.
My shopping?
Mm-hmm.
The big one. Mom, that big TikTok grown up.
Yes. Just like you, you're growing up and I don't like it.
I know.
I don't want you to grow up. I love you.
Well, when the 19th said there was a great white shark
Yeah?
in the water.
In the water.
You found it.
Oh my gosh. I love you.
Look at this. Look, it's there.
Okay. So anyways, this is the base chakra, and it is the foundation upon which the body, the earthly life and soul purpose arise in this world. She takes on the divine energy of an idea and gives it the capacity to become embodied and take form. Bhairavi pulls the rug out from beneath us when we are ready for a more powerful connection with truth. She helps us ground ourselves with our authentic spiritual nature rather than on a shaky ground. So you're going to move through this with strength, secure in her love. And as you manifest your own passionate purpose, you're going to recognize your inner divine badass and commit to your dreams with conviction. I love it. Basically, in a nutshell, this is a tower. Okay? So the world from beneath you is going to be removed. The rug is now pulled out. That's what's happening, masculine. That is your loss. You are going to have a revelation, and it is probably terrifying. Absolutely. This came out a couple times. All in all, this is the truth you don't want to admit. This is like a spice, too spicy for you right now, okay? It's going to be hard to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. But you have to go backwards, kind of address some situations from your past, take note of them, learn from them, treat your feminine the way you would want to be treated. There's going to be an opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune to bury the hatchet. Okay? So the resurrection that you're having is to resurrect a situation from your past. Spirit's going to give you an opportunity to fix it. He's not telling you what to do or how to do it. That's up to you. Follow your heart is the advice from the moon. If you want to make peace and bury the hatchet and be friends and walk away in peace and love and light, that is a possibility. If you want to reinvent yourself and reignite the flame between the both of you and have a second chance with this divine feminine, that is also a possibility. If this is to rekindle a friendship and start to see each other just on a soul level, just on a friendly basis, I think it would lead to passion and sex. But either way, that is a possibility to also begin this on a friendship, but I think it could lead to more. Either way, these are all possibilities. So you can end it, you can reignite it, you can just befriend it, however you want to do this. But that's what I see. I definitely see a resurrection from your past with the divine lover, the divine feminine. So I say get ready. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Remember, your challenge is going to be to not do the same thing over and over again. Otherwise, you're going to get what you always got. So try something different this time. The Empress encourages you to heal your heart and work on healing your energy. There's also some undertones of mother issues, whether you have issues with your mom or the mother of your children. But mother issues may arise, masculine, during this time. It's going to be a sensitive issue for you. It's time for you to start working with it. Don't be scared of it. And also expect an unexpected visitor, whoever and however that happens. Make new friends and nurture yourself. Thank you so much for watching this reading. And please remember, like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And at the very least, like this video on your way out. Apparently it really helps. I'm not just saying it to say it for popularity. It helps build the channel and have more people see it. So it's an important thing you can do, is to spread the love. So go ahead and hit the like button on your way out, guys. I love you so much. May you be blessed and taken care of today in your life. May you be protected on the road while you're driving. And may you be loved and nurtured at home and comforted in your sorrow. And may you find revelations in your sleep and in your dreams. If you guys are interested in anything I have to offer, please go to jks1111.com. A plethora of options for you. I also have my tarot class up and running if you guys are ready to do that. It says December, but it's really anytime. Okay, anytime you guys can go ahead and take my class. It's $100 off currently right now. I also have soulmate compatibility charts. It's an astrological consultation where I look at your charts and I spiritually see if you guys are definitely going to be soulmates, twin flames, divine lovers, or karmic partners. I can kind of tell from your charts and let you know if you have the information that is helpful. If you do that option, please remember to include your birth date and time, okay? If not, I'll just email you and ask you. That being said, I guess if anybody wants to jump on the 100 Club, still not full. I just don't have, surprisingly, usually that fills up like in 10 minutes or a day. I'm shocked I don't even have all the 100 Clubbers in there. But if you want to be a part of the 100 Club, you can. It's in the description on my website, jks1111.com. And if you guys are interested in the subscriptions, I will be revamping that very soon, by the 1st. And I'm thinking the amount that I'm going to be doing is $33.33 a month. I feel like that is the Empress energy I've been drawn to. And ironically, today we had the 3s and the Empress, and I felt drawn to her. So the $33.33 is going to be what it will be. And it's just going to include a subscription to the extendeds. I will keep the $99 subscription for those that want a personal question from me every month. If you guys want to ask me a personal question every month, I've decided I will do a private consultation for 5 minutes for you. I will meditate on your question and give you an answer and send that to you via email. So that will still be a thing for the $99 subscribers. But for those of you that just want to see the extendeds, I've decided I think that's going to be the price. And I think more of you are going to be able to subscribe to see the extendeds. You'll get to see all of the extendeds, and it's going to be nice. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel and supporting it. And like I said, have a blessed and beautiful day. And remember, like I always say, this love is a journey. Definitely not a destination point ever. So just enjoy the journey and just keep swimming, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for your unconditional love and support. Elizabeth, Markers, Karen, Jack, all of you guys, thank you so much for showing up and taking care of this channel and all the people here and loving everyone and being true soul family and just real good guides on our journey as well. I appreciate all of you. Every single one of you that was brought to this channel, you are a very special part of the collective group that brings transformation. And I thank you all for being here. I know you have good advice to other people as well. And just remember, change doesn't come easy. And you are part of a transformational team. And sometimes the best messages are the hardest ones to hear. So thank you for listening and thank you for sharing. Have a wonderful, beautiful day and just keep swimming and teaching, my loves. You guys are all teachers. Keep teaching, keep swimming. I love you all and I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love.